Oh, hello there.
Something I can do?
Just like that.
Me too.
Dude. I don't like her singing.
Oh, good.
Need something?
What do you need?
Be alright, it would take that long to kill them. I'd be alright. Cracked stone face rises from the pool, which is clogged the hollows under its brows and nostrils, and a pale glow plays along the undersides of its cheeks. Inspect the pool. As murky as it is, it's difficult to tell how deep it goes. You can barely see the statue's submerged shoulders. The rest is shrouded in darkness. Yet a smudge of light shines from the gloom. Partial. Scattered bones lie around the pool. They are clustered around the water's edge, and despite lying in the mud, they're perfectly white. Check the bones. The bones are all gleaming white and whole, without a single notch or crack. They're also warm to the touch. You feel a pulse running through them and quickly draw your hand back. Dive into the water. Who wants to dive in? Probably you, eh? Tekehu leaps into the pool and swims down. The water is surprisingly warm, with an oily texture and a brackish flavour. Yet as Tekehu paddles deeper, the water grows colder. The light in the depths becomes brighter and sharper, and a strange melody murmurs through the water. As the mystery's source grows close, muck clogs Tekehu's eyes, and a strong current pushes back. Effort swimming starts to take its toll. Danger to the light! He reaches the source of the light of music and glowing conch in the statue's open hand. Music flows from it, as rich and deep as a baritone. What am I feeling? Take the conch and swim back. At first the conch is stuck in place. With a little effort, Tekehu pries it from the statue's palm. It comes free with a pop, and the radiance and music fades. Tekehu pushes off from the statue and swims, despite the pain swelling in his chest. Kicks back in the dim glow of the sun. Billy breaks through the water before gulping deep. Painful, but he's like a water shaper. How could he? Well, you know what I mean. Bullshit, by the way. That's fucking bullshit. Right? You ask me, and that's bullshit. He's a water shaper, and he can't handle a little bit of water. Nonsense. Sorcerers. Oh, super duper sorcerers. Okay.
Captain? Yeah?
Yeah, sometimes it gives you how fucking far it goes, and sometimes it goes nah.
Yeah?
Sure.
Need a candle in the night.
Oh, good.
Always that much damage. Doesn't do damage. Nice. Ooh.
That was amazing. You're so great at killing things. I mean, really great.
I tried.
Wow. I feel incredible. Can we do it again?
Of course we can. Of course we can. You know we can. Deal that damage to Kif enemies. Wow. I don't think there's many Kif enemies. Okay. Go on with them. Think I'm blind. I can't do it, man. Ooh. Do anything either.
It makes no difference.
What do you need?
Loaded clock.
Shot, run,
Yes.
run,
Yes.
shot.
Shenanigans, I say. You give me a chance of they're going to animate, so how about we just go
Yeah.
that way you?
Huh?
That's 50 times and resets on crits. Wow. Fucking told you. Fucking what did I tell you? What did I tell you? What did I tell you, mate?
Let's go. These a bit were a beaut.
It's a while,
Something I
that
can
one.
do.
Yep. Did I tell you with I? Yep, yep.
I'm on it.
See me too, man.
Yeah?
Just like that.
Whew. Oh, like 400 enemies. Holy moly. Yeah, so apparently there was something I picked up earlier. So this is saying that, yeah, don't pick up a horn. And if you find this horn, don't pick it up, folks. Leave it. Just leave it. Don't touch it. Don't go near it. Just think of it as a bad daydream. All right. Bad day. Well, that'll be the Mosiac. Yep. Next to the sealed door is a statue of a woman, cracked and overgrown with moss. Both of her arms are extended towards you, but one of her hands is missing. You notice a rushing, wisping sound coming from your back. Your pack. It's the cons, both of them. A sound like a gentle, crushing surf is coming from the shells. Looks like Juana represent Andra. Her robes hang like sheets of water pooling around her feet like rippling currents. You examine the spot where her missing hand should be, yet the stone of her empty sleeve feels smooth, as if her sculptor had never shaped a hand there to begin with. Her only hand is open palm, as it's to receive something. What's he going to say about this? Yeah, he didn't like this. As you do, the thunderous, percussive music of a stormy sea spills out of the conch. It rises into a wordless melody that reminds you of voices heard from underwater. As the song reaches the crescendo, a deep rumble fills the air and rattles through your bones. You take the shells back as the music fades. What? What? No.
Speak your mind. Hard to be.
Cave grub.
Really been making a lad feel inadequate.
Oh, you're a big boy, ain't you? Okay. I have to do damage to you. Do any damage? Find the temple one.
Cocked that up, didn't I?
Close. It's so close. Oh. Oh. Yes. Oh, they're still alive. Things have to be alive now.
Something I can do?
I have no
May
idea.
I be a candle in the night.
I have no idea. You're asking the wrong person.
Done and done.
Let's go.
Captain. Aye, aye, Captain.
That was
Something I
absolutely
can do.
bonkers, by
Need
the way.
something stronger.
Bonkers. Glad it's over. My oh my.
Smart, sir.
Hmm?
Take him down. What?
But ask me why I did that.
you? Ahoy.
That's what I did. Holy moly! What the hell was that thing? Back to Dot. Round craving dominates of all. It is two hands raised from curling waves. Sockets like the one in the hand of the statue outside the temple. You have carved in the hollow palms. Both are empty. Notice a rushing, whispering sound coming from your pack. It's the comics, both of them. A sound like a gentle crushing surf is coming from the shells. Inspect the carving. Cracks, mould and Gwenfin the stone. The carving looks ancient, and it feels that way too, smooth with wear. Yet as you run your hand along the stone, you feel a cool whisper of air. Feels like there's a draft coming from the other side. As you do, the thunderous, percussive music of a stormy sea spills out of the kosh. It rises into a wordless melody that reminds you of voices heard from underwater. The conch glows, perhaps just a trick of shadows, but the stone hand seems to tighten around it. The other shell slides into place, glowing as brilliantly as its twin. A counterpart melody rises from it. The carving shudders and something rumbles beneath your feet. You watch as the wall panel sinks into the floor. Yeah, I said it was going to be a short stream. Short stream. Like 4 hours now.
I've got it.
Taking this stuff.
You see that?
My fingers be fat and furry.
Ooh. Nice.
They're ever so nimble. Swapped and spun.
Oh, something got a pole axe.
Got something for me? I don't care where you found it, as long as it gets us into the temple.
Bits onto the stone tiles and glowing crystals gives you a praising eye.
Just so you know, we're not paying double for both, alright?
Find the old temple and a flooded spot where the falls meet.
Good work. I'll make sure no one else disturbs it.
Taps you on the shoulder.
Meantime, Dario will be pleased to hear the news. How about you go tell him and collect your reward?
What do you want with a Mosiac of a Crusoe?
Dario's the only one to talk about Dario's business. If I was you, I'd forget about this and take my pay. But it's your neck.
Ngati would sink the island beneath the waves before handing it over to pirates.
Princey, how you doing, pal?
I see you pulled Ngati's chosen from the guild hall. Eora, but have you pried any secrets from the gullet yet?
Principally are smuggling cargo via the Undercroft.
Undercroft, a darker, more fetid layer of Nekataka, I say.
Cradles his chin, his palm looking off into the distance.
Onikaza and I are the mind and heart of the city, but the bowels, these we cannot reach. What say? Did Ngati's chosen learn anything from the voyage below?
My prince, I have always known those who pray for Ngati's favor, but only now do I see those who depend on it.
Eora, I say that a feather of Amira's wisdom drifted down to find you.
Arunte nods with approval.
At least Delva's Row is a stable target. The crown has time to decide the next steps.
What to do with Delver's role?
I learned in the arena never to underestimate an advantage. For now, it is enough that I know where they bring in goods.
Well, what it's worth, I think Delver's role should remain untouched.
What say? You hit upon my curiosity. Speak on.
They're barely in control of their own lives. Don't take this away from them.
You are quick to come to their defense, but the Raparu must recall their place in society. If the black market will expend its resources toward the Raparu, then I say they have bought an easy truce. Delver's Row is safe, for now.
Sarah glances towards the entrance doubtfully, but shrugs in spite of herself.
Be sure that I do not regret this. Tekehu, I say that no one wanted to hear your suspicions confirmed.
Hakera, me least of all, my prince.
When it comes to the dignity of the guild, the crown can compromise nothing. Onikaza will see their leadership disciplined, I say.
Money, can you imagine why?
Eora, I cannot. Onikaza and I both expect more from the guild, I say. She will not be pleased. Eora, but at least you returned to me in one piece. You are not the first agent I sent to the gullet, but you are the first to return. I cannot say that I desire to send you to worse places than the gullet, but...
Go on.
Does the name Ukaizo mean anything to you?
Yes, it does. Prince's face is impassive, but seems to be studying yours with close attention of detail. Well, fables are said to believe. An old mosaic beneath the city depicted Kazo.
Eora, then the city's bowel hides more than I credit.
Comes his chin and nods.
Ukaizo was the home of the Huana before cataclysm and destruction wiped the island from the Deadfire. That is the story. Story or no, I make no secret that we search for Ukaizo.
What is you? Allowing your words to sink in.
Aye, along with every other bare-masked, bilge-brained treasure hunter twixt here and Old Valia.
I've known sand crabs with a firmer grasp of Aderin, I say.
He furrows his brow at Seraphim.
Our tribes are spread across many isles, but it is Ukaizo which binds us. Ukaizo, and the knowledge that we must return. To that end, a local cartographer secured a lead. A breadcrumb to a breadcrumb, I say. I sent an expedition to Matario Cozy, one of the Sanctuary Isles. They were to retrieve evidence of our lost homeland. They have yet to return. There were sites where our ancestors grouped in terms of crisis, constants in changing seas. You have the cartographer Atepo to thank. He wanders the Western Shrine if you would know more.
Wanders the Western Shrine. Okay, what makes you think the Morat Ukaizo contains evidence of Ukaizo?
The Sanctuary Isles give comfort and guidance to sailors on the long journey home. I am hoping the island can remember its purpose and return us to the home we lost.
How has that island remained hidden all this time?
A question for those with years to gather reeds and scribe their thoughts. It might be that someone or something on the island does not wish to be found. In better times than these, I would have been happy to oblige.
Should I expect any resistance?
The trading companies would not have thought to look for Matario Cozy, but now they are vultures to carrion. I do not doubt that our rivals race for the same thing, all while we fall behind. Eora, then you are ready to depart?
You're still unturned on Mikhail when I'm done with it.
Tekehu, I trust you are going. I want the tribes to know that Ngati's chosen stood among those who threw open the gates of Ukaizo.
There's a hopeful glaze at Tekehu.
I make no promises of dirtying my hands in some fetid jungle, but I do not protest a calm voyage.
Before you go,
Lowers his tone and glances to the left and right.
That did seem like too nice a way to end it.
the expedition, I have reason to believe they will not be returning to Nekataka. We found this at the palace doorstep, cut from the robe of the expedition leader.
He reaches into his bucket and draws forth a wad of red-stained bark cloth.
One mystery heaped on another, I say.
Drags his thumb over the cloth and frowns to himself. Let me see that. I might be able to learn something from it. Nodding, he relinquishes scrap. A fragment of ink clings to the fabric, a thread woven too tightly to be unravelled. Trees tower above you, and ropey vines stretch like tentacles across the marsh ruins. It takes all your strength to trudge through the hip-deep water. You glance over your shoulder, but the women and men of the company aren't there. Then a shape moves in the distance. You draw your weapon, feeling now more alone than ever. As you depart, leaving you with a deep pit in your stomach and a phantom sensation that nothing has gone as it should have. The prince regards you expectantly. Nature is restless on this island, but I can guess nothing more.
I suspected this, as you say. Take care if you alight on Matario Cozy. My fear is that the island is sanctuary no more. Prepare yourself for a hard voyage northeast of Nekataka. Matario Cozy is nestled in the Kua Rakuhu Islands, in the midst of a landmass that resembles a storm, like the fall of Ukaizo locked in time.
He places his thumb there and turns away, lost in thought.
Certain death it is, then.
Hey, Cap, be reminding me to drop anchor at the next brothel we pass. Some things I aim to be given a try before you go getting us all good and killed.
More levels, more everything else. We're at the last sanctuary. I don't want to do it now. I do it now that it's done. I do it now that it's done. You catch Tekehu glancing your way. He quickly focuses elsewhere and moves back his hair when he notices your attention. Something on your mind.
Is there anything the Watcher does not see?
He grins, but the look quickly diminishes.
We have both seen the worst of the city. How the Reparu cluster like sea rats.
And unconsciously strays towards his stomach.
Delver's Row will take care of them for a time, but I say the Crown will not suffer the Principe for long. How did the stone walls and paved lanes of Neketaka divide us so?
He sighs, shaking his head.
You have walked the length of Neketaka's spine. How would you serve the needs of all these people at once?
Serve the needs of all the people at once. I would like to organise it. It's a hard one. Elaborate on a new plan for the city. Start with you have and find a better system. Elaborate on a new plan for the city.
You think that something in the great pattern of Neketaka does not align with the Hawana way?
He absently tugs one of his hairs. For the moment he seems totally withdrawn. Finally snaps back into focus, regarding you with a smile, which seems both genuine and strained.
I was hard-pressed to find insight like yours in Pariki's Overlook.
All the tension leaves Takehu's shoulders, and he stands a little taller than before. Did the thing?
You have questions? Eora, I have...
No, folks. That'll be that'll be his stuff.
Oh no. This does not look good.
Pallegina surveys the damage of the room. Eyes are wide.
Why would someone do this to Giaccolo's work? I thought Animances was safe here in the Deadfire.
Obviously not.
Even in a place this vile, someone must have heard or seen something. We should ask the owner if they know what happened.
Yeah, of course. Find Giaccolo. Don't worry.
I hope so.
Secrets? Anything? Hardcore. You know what I mean, so.
Need something?
Hey, what happened to Giaccolo? His room is a mess.
Can't say I know a Giaccolo,
Giaccolo.
fresh face, but if you're meaning that guy with all the fancy and a schmancy equipment, bunch of pirates burst in here and dragged him right out. Now, the hole's no high society tea house, but that's still some of the weirdest shit I ever seen go down here. See, the pirates, every one of them was godlike.
No way!
No doubt they hauled him through the Narrows. Heard him hollering the whole way. Poor guy.
We're searching the Narrows. Like a Batman reference that can sense her confusion. The captain said to bring him, so you're bringing him. The old man hardly seems like a threat, but you trust the captain's judgment. The Answermancers didn't want to go, but put up much of a fight as they could. Nadra said to give him a whack, so we gave him a whack. That shut him up, but carrying an old sack of bones is tiring. Just need to get him on the ship and we can get some rest. You're in Delver's Row, passing through the market. When he starts to come on, he's not strong enough to break free. Still, you didn't think a wiry old Animancer could scum so much. Mercy or something like that, yeah. Mercy. He yells out to no one in particular. It's Delver Row, so no one particular cares. Ahead of you, Nadirs calls out for the old man to shut up. You'll have time enough to plead your mercy when Captain Tatzel wants to get to Dunwich. Death's god-like twin sister nods to you. You get the message. It's time for the Animancer to go back to sleep. You root of a hand from the old man to grab your club. He's weak, but the squirming is irritating. Wait, what's that odd little thing in his hand? I'll take that if you don't mind, and especially if you do. You laugh to yourself as you reach out. The old man starts to stammer. There's a flash and a powerful stench, like brimstone, and a sharp pain. Sharp but quickly gone. No matter. Nadir and Nadra have already knocked the old man out. You move to help carry him, but can't seem to get your arms up. The twins are looking at something on the ground. You always hated how you can't see their eyes. Captain says not to judge them. After all, would you want to be judged for how you look? Certainly not, Captain. Good point as always, Captain. You follow where the heads are pointing. That's you on the ground, mouth open, eyes open. That weird little device smouldering next to your hand. That can't be right though. You're here. The twins turns to go. They motion to the others to hurry along. You'll catch up. You just need to figure out how to move your arms.
What is it? What did you see?
A group of godlike pirates took Jacola to Dunwich.
Madiko. Giacomo abducted by
Giacomo.
godlike pirates. But why? He has always done his best to help my kind.
Oh.
Watcher, I have asked much of you already. But if you can find time to go to Dunwich to find this Captain Tutzottle, it would mean a great deal to me.
Don't you worry.
It did not sound as though he was in imminent danger. But I fear what they will do to him.
Yeah, are you sure Jiro didn't have enemies?
Not in the Republics. I can't think of why godlike, of all kith, would have any reason to take him. Something strange is going on here. Perhaps it has something to do with his research. I am sure we will find out when we find Captain Tutzottle.
Possible. Alright.
You need a blade or a bludgeon or some sturdy armor. Umani has what you seek.
Hey, what happened to the godlight in the alley?
Some sort of scuffle between a lone fellow and a pack of godlike pirates. The lone man didn't look like much of a fighter, but he proved old Umani wrong.
He dodged toward the bodies and cackles.
The pirates were taking him toward the lift, to the Undercroft. They must have spoken with the guard there. Perhaps he could say more.